Here's something almost nobody tells you at the gym. If your wrists look thin, no amount of bicep curls is going to fix that. And it's not because you're not working hard. It's because you're training the wrong part of your arm entirely. Your wrist joint is mostly bone and connective tissue. There's no real muscle there to grow. And after puberty, that structure doesn't change. So no, wrist curls or secret exercises won't widen your actual bone. That's just anatomy. But here's the part that actually matters. The forearm muscles sitting just above the wrist are extremely responsive to training. When you build those up, your wrist instantly looks thicker and more powerful, even though the bone hasn't changed at all. A skinny wrist can make a big arm look smaller, so improving this changes your whole arm aesthetic. The best part? Forearms recover fast. That's why arm wrestlers train them frequently, sometimes daily, without burning out. So let's talk about the movements that actually work. Wrist curls help, but they're not the main driver of thickness near the wrist. The forearm has four main functions: wrist extension and flexion, elbow flexion, wrist supination and pronation, and grip strength. And it's not one muscle, it's around 20 muscles, divided into a superficial layer and a deep layer. The biggest payoff comes from training the deep forearm muscles, which most people ignore. The first exercise is grip-dominant hangs. Think of rock climbers. Their forearms look carved out because they spend hours under tension. Hang from a bar with a full grip and actively cross your fingers over the bar. Start with 10 to 20-second holds for 3 to 4 sets and build up gradually. Prioritize safety over ego. The second exercise is pronator teres training. This muscle rotates your forearm and is heavily used by arm wrestlers. Training it adds width to the upper forearm. Support your forearm on a bench. Grip one end of a small dumbbell so your hand hangs off the edge. Hold the weight at a 45-degree angle for 5 seconds, then rotate slowly to 135 degrees and hold again. Repeat for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps per arm. The third exercise is reverse curls. Hold a dumbbell with a pronated grip. Keep your elbows tight to your torso and curl the weight toward your shoulders. This hits the brachioradialis and your wrist extensors, which means bigger forearms and healthier elbows. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 12 controlled reps. Combine all 3 exercises 2 to 3 times a week, either after your main workout or on a separate day. And one last thing, don't train to failure every set. Stay around 70 to 80% effort. Forearms respond best to consistent blood flow, not burnout. Stick with this for a few weeks and you'll see the difference. If you have forearm exercises you use often, drop them in the comments and subscribe if you made it this far.